I don't know, man. I don't know.
Pride is all we've left.
If you want peace of mind, just like cash out until you're at a reasonable cost basis. Or just like cash out until you're playing with free money. Let the rest ride. Yeah, like, it feels worse to be up and then lose all that you were up than it will feel better to have crazy gains. Just be careful.
Though trees live longer than humans, they need protection.
I would have sold this Bitcoin at 1,000. I would have sold a portion of my Bitcoin at 1,000. I also probably would have bought back in at 200 or 300 when it went back down. It wasn't even a bad decision to sell Bitcoin at 1,000. Just like it wasn't a bad decision to sell Bitcoin at 18,000 2 years ago. Put I'm not a financial advisor in the stream title. I'm not a financial advisor. I think I spelled that right. Did I spell advisor wrong? Oh my god. That wasn't the word I thought I spelled wrong. I'm giving the most wishy-washy advice that anyone can give. Like, I am telling you to avoid all risk. Risk is scary. Be safe. Shorting stonks, borrowing stock, and then immediately selling it with the intention to buy it later when the price is lower. To sell it back to the person you borrowed from. Just remove all the Bloodthirst from the board for now. If I get Ignied, I get Ignied. What's up with that TA? It's the new TA animation. Have you not seen it yet? It's been in the game since this month's patch. Sam plays. Let's just lead here.
What? This? Scratch. Cadmel and Shay.
Yeah. The problem with Diamond Hands is that there will be a correct point to sell. So be careful with your Diamond Hands. Diamond Handsing until Wednesday? Why Wednesday? I've decided that I'm gonna sell Friday. Almost no matter what. I guess maybe like Monday at market open, maybe, depending on what happens at the end of the day, but most likely Friday. Cam enemies, leave someone with the bag. Yeah, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Do to sells when the stock is high. Yeah, so yesterday, today, oh, the day before yesterday. When it's low.
Freya's bulwark!
Wait, why are you transforming? I have a cat witcher! I was transforming those for you, Mr. Opponent.
Dryhead Sparley!
Get a Hamadryad. Let's go the other sentry.
Kayam!
Another price dip, no problem. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say like what dips are real as they're happening and which dips are people covering their positions. Or which dips are people covering their positions and like are going to stay down versus which dips are just manipulations. People taking more shorts. Buying every dip. Oh, yeah, be super careful, Crazy Monkey. Be super, super careful. You are one of the people at highest risk of holding the bag when it all comes crashing down. Because at some point it's gonna dip and not come back. I'm all in, whatever. What are you gonna do about it, Mr. Opponent? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. You're going to die. Wait, no, when it crashes, every trading platform is gonna get DDoSed by its users. Maybe. I mean, at this point, people are pretty conditioned to expecting moderate price drops, right? Like, when the final drop happens, it's going to be impossible to differentiate it from just one of those regular drops where it drops $100 for no reason. This morning there were outages for other reasons. Had a single platform market open? I had no issues with Robinhood.
Enid and Glenna!
$100 in 5 minutes? Maybe, maybe. But keep in mind, there are people buying every dip like Crazy Monkey. Like, they might stabilize the price on the way back down.
This waiting, I can't bear it!
Let's just do this.
Can dwarves fight?
Kind of like this, Eithne-less Oak Critters list devotion deck that is only devotion for Phyrexian. This doesn't feel too bad. Yeah, I mean, it constantly hits downside circuit breakers multiple times a day.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
Self-poison? We played self-poison yesterday. What do we need to stop thinking about it? Uh-oh. I don't know, man. If you have a position, you should be thinking about it. Hey, yo. I went in the long round, right? We kind of crushed him last time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'd lend you a hand, but then I don't know.
Step together, no rest, no reprieve.
The windmill. The sticks spin around and smash you.
Saris PF. Yeah, definitely have your limit order in. Who knows how fast everything will go down.
My old name.
Beautiful.
Don't remember.
Everything, really.
I don't care.
This is okay. I'm not playing Gourds, so I don't have any reason to jam a bunch of specials. Don't know that I want double Sentry. Don't really want double Hamadryad. Here's my Falve. Falve is a Council. I can kick a Sentry. The Sentry will be my Elf. Cool. Okay, we're good. I like this hand. There's our Eithne. There is no Eithne. We're a devotion for Phyrexian, and because we don't want to play any neutrals. Because we don't respect Vi.
I'm taking you with me.
Choke the embers. Wind, blow out the flame.
To arms, all of yous! Kill the sons, steal the lasses!
I could cash this out now. I'd rather him kill this than kill one of my other engines, though. I kill his Harold. His Harold's not really dying otherwise. Yeah, sure.
I will not bend my neck for that cripple. Fryhead Sparley! Cadmel and Shay. We raid, we fight, we plunder. Full service. Kayam!
Sequencing's a little janky, but I think it'll be okay. Like, nearly last playing our Cat Witches.
Reasons for the feeble of heart!
Oh, I guess that just works.
bathe it till the ground is stable.
Guess that just works.
To arms, men.
Yeah, I work for the Pilgrims. Better than working for humans. I'll cleave you in two.
If you're not fast enough, the windmill will hit you. Hard. Not with the pendulum. I'm much better at that.
I leader this up to play around Gutting Slash.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
Don't really want to play harder into Mork on this or harder into Champion's Charge. Wait, what? Oh.
No point. in
Surprise!
shooting. No point at all.
I'm surprised. Are you surprised, chat?
Wanna know why I got my scar?
Why? Wasn't doing anything. Ah, yes. Good old Devotion Lippy. Haven't seen that one before. So, chat. We're done talking about stonks. What else can we talk about? That was all that I had in mind for all of the conversations tonight. You know what we're playing tomorrow? No. I play Piles. But I don't go that far. Chrono Trigger? Nah. That's why Chrono Trigger later is still in the stream title. This is very gold. I mean, deck's got a lot of golds in it overall. This deck doesn't waste as many provisions as it looks by only playing a couple to 4P cards.
The bolt softens them up, the sword finishes them off.
It's got a lot of ways to dig stuff out of the deck. Mr. Valve Rebuke. Don't really care about finding Shaping. Maybe I just shouldn't play Shaping Nature. Maybe that's the play. What do I want to talk about? I don't know. Places, location, possibly. Location's definitely pretty good.
Too slow.
I played Hollow Knight. Yeah, I played it on stream.
Up the tree you go,
I
lad.
enjoyed it.
Now, retrieve my bolt.
You beautiful. Beautiful everything, really. A witcher with no honor is no brother of mine.
Just play the Call of the Forest. You could also just play this like a sane person. 1 and 3? No. So what? If I go to the long round and he's the Yurden version, I lose. If I push, he just conserves Witchers and I lose. I'm pushing with Gezeros back up though. I think we can bully pretty hard. They'll still play Yurden? Yeah, they do. I think I'm going in.
Time it'll be personal. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Maybe we should try to get Adepts out of him. Adepts are pretty good against us.
Can I come down now?
I like that card specifically. Kind of like invalidates our Cat Witchery. Makes all our random pings bad. This card's actually disgusting.
Earth, choke the embers. Wind, blow out the flame.
Yeah. You're gonna see weird plays with popular decks. You see some weird plays with Vi, too.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
The windmill hit you hard.
The only good human is a dead human.
Kayadmel and shit.
Nice. Blanket's amazing. Yeah, I like mine. It's nice and cozy. Is the Rabbit Cam coming back? Rabbit Cam? Probably never. Rabbit Cam will come back, like, if Tortoise Cam comes back, and my sister's home. But the Rabbit's not in the house most of the year.
Noisy the pendulum. I'm much better at that.
What's going on about this Mark fella?
Ah, fucking pitchfork. Seriously?
Yeah, that was about as poorly as that Gaten could go.
Time is the easy bit. Getting down
Getting
to another
all the shields. Don't damage the active one. Damage the token by 1 and not 2. Don't split the damage, just damage this by 2.
Yeah, Horatio!
No point in showing mercy. No point at all.
Go on, season yourself with garlic, see what that gets you.
Train on the cone. I hate it.
So we've gotten his Keldar. Commit the Cat Witcher. He didn't use this. Why didn't he use this? If I keep playing, I'm making myself worse to Yrden. I'm still getting another Gezras turn.
Hey, I can see Kaer Seren from here. Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
And getting trios big. Can you leader and get ahead? I don't even know.
The windmill. The sticks spin around and smash.
Cool. So witches and a card. And his row is full now. 'Cause you put the witches on the wrong row. I'm sure surely Leo works, right? Geralt also works. Okay. That went pretty well. Still got 2 leader charges. He's got Leo and leader, but no way to go wide. Got 3 rebukes to play. It's a lot of rebukes.
Not much left of that world.
So we're definitely doing this. I don't think placement matters all that much. Play around the boiling oil.
For honor.
Nice. Get you down.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
I've never drawing echo cards. I don't mind not drawing this in this matchup. I could have fouled for it in round 1 if I wanted it.
Retrieve the bolt. I know. I'm on it.
Remove the body from play.
Always going on about this Mark fella.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Signature is probably the weakest echo card.
There's a time to
I'd also probably argue that Shaping Nature is around the power level you want an echo card to be. Yeah, Ardgeth would be the competition. Whee. The problem with Shaping Nature is that, like, a lot of the... Well, definitely too pushed. Stuff like Ardgeth and Shaping Nature and Diaz Irae exist to push archetypes, and I think are generally pretty well designed. Coup was fine, and then they pushed it to insane levels. Those were pretty sad malls.
Haven't you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
Let's do that for now. Yeah, it got both a damage buff and a P buff. The damage is doubly relevant on the card too, because not only does it mean that it's dealing more damage, like getting extra points, but it makes the reach on the death blow so much easier for when you're not just copying Joachim. I'll try to get you a deck link after this game. I don't have one at the moment. Try to remind me at the end. Can I give up round 1 against Elf Movement? I mean, I kind of have to. This hand's not winning.
Leave it to us.
We try to go Hamadryad Shaping Nature.
Are you
Oh, why did I play into that?
kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Whoops.
Come to me, little one.
I don't know. I didn't see much lockdown yesterday. But I mean, we're talking about a couple day windows. A couple days ago, it was the most common deck on ladder by far. Hey, Gene Lucas, how you doing?
And we're done.
Invigorate good? No. Invigorate is not good. I can't complain. Can't complain. Right now, no bully. I wouldn't bully you. Yes! Yes! Shaping Nature got our opponent to play a 4 for 4. Value!
Humans are scum. I prefer elves, dwarves, pixies even.
Now we don't need to draw that garbage again. We get his Gezras?
Mutation process.
I'm gonna be so sad if we lose this game. When we lose this game. Don't currently have a Rebuke in the grave.
Let it work, one. You stand no chance.
Sword and arm in one.
I'll save this for Cat Witches.
You've done it now. Right, come on! Who's best?
Could roll the Council. Okay, playing either of these.
Racists.
Haven turn.
Has shown us the way.
It's the Verno turn. Okay.
The forests are not yours!
Broken.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
I guess that's pretty brutal.
Tis my tree. I was born with it. I shall die with it.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. What can I do here? Probably should have just played the Hama melee. Witcher rental location sometimes, not always.
Lucky to keep your feet. Can dwarves fight? Ha, the fish pissing lakes.
Yikes.
There's a great deal to be learned.
Yeah, I worked for the humans. Better than working for humans.
So what can I do here? Anything? I can melee you. Just gains a point. Gains 2 points here, loses a point here. Could just play. This isn't even moving. It's the same either way, right? Yeah.
Judge me? How dare you?
Yep. This is probably fine to have in hand against Cash. What about the rest of this hand? Not doing anything with double sentry round one.
The only good one.
Hey, Solo, how you doing? He's not a financial advisor. We were talking a lot about what was going on in the market yesterday, earlier in the stream. I guess I can remove that from the stream title now. Just needed that disclaimer. Cash can be wholesome. Depends what your definition of wholesome is, I guess, but...
Life's short. Enjoy it.
Mother Earth, I grant you my life. From you it came to you.
Healers and thieves? Yeah, what? It's not like they're murderers. I mean, except for... except for the clowns. But clowns aren't people. It doesn't mean anything. It's... it means absolutely nothing. Wholesome decks are, it's just something you say when you want to be nice about somebody's deck. where there's 2 seductresses. Index or sarcasm. It is often used sarcastically, yes.
Looks like some light reading.
Well, he's got paired seductresses, so that didn't work.
Worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Yeah, I worked with them. Better than working with humans.
Kill that so he can't transform it.
It's been a long, hard road, hasn't it?
Hey, Gyarados. It's a Salamander deck. I mean, he really just played Passiflora. With a lot of bronze-heavy hands in the mid-range cash deck, you have to jam Passiflora round 1. He was on red, too. Not really that unusual.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Kinda hate this. Just take this out. Dunk up plus 4. I'm gonna turn the dunk off. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm just looking for a pass. And if I'm just looking for a pass, I want to get as many points onto this Gezeros as possible. It's possible I should have killed it a couple turns ago with the Forest Protector. Oh. That's not very wholesome. What's up with that? It wasn't a big Yrden? It was a pretty big Yrden. I'm playing the council into double seductress. Yeah, I'm fine with Gezeros. The card's pretty answerable. It does what like a 12 provision card should do. It's answerable in a lot of ways that like trade down in points if you want to turn it off. When it gets going and you can protect it, it's going to take over the game, but it's pretty hard to actually protect a Gezeros.
Ah, where better to plot than in one's own lair? We have done it now.
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
Locked front row? Why? But such like a largely irrelevant nerf. That comes up so rarely. Why make the card more complicated? So all this while bits of Reddit can explain what happened. Yeah, a bunch of greedy firms shorted GameStop way more than is reasonable, and now they are getting squeezed out of existence. That's the short of it. We've been talking about it on and off a bunch over the last couple days.
Come to me, little one.
Are all lasses from Skellige so awe-inspiring?
GameStop going under? No, GameStop is going to the moon.
Can you resist? Not sure for what just yet, but
Okay, let's make sure we hold our card.
Growl a word.
Yeah, it started because GameStop was in trouble. Short sellers thought they were in more trouble than they were, so continued shorting shares. And then it bounced back, and now the people that bet against GameStop are bankrupt. And there's a whole bunch of volatility in the market overall, with everyone trying to get in on the next big meme stock, as this has been huge news. I guess I want Shaping Nature. I trade a little bit,
Respect my apple, you're not
Beautiful.
eavesdropping.
Everything,
Not
really.
alive at any rate.
I mostly just hold stuff long term. I'm not big on the whole Wall Street bet stuff. I had a couple shares of GameStop because it just made sense to buy in when it was low. What was happening looked inevitable. Not sure about the rest of the plays.
Nose, mouth, any hole will do.
Did I sell? I still have 2 shares, but I'm playing with free money at this point. Should probably veil it. Where is it? We texted you last week. It's a financial move, but he's 500k richer today. Yeah.
science is like a river. Do you really want
Did we lose to a Sea Jackal? No. Lose to a Shock? It's a poison, right? No.
I only use 4, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Baited my Shaping Nature veil, I guess. We sell for each Witcher.
The North
Yeah.
shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
That's why. If your Witcher deck goes wide, then yeah, you want Leia. But if you're just like Movement Scoia'tael playing Cat Witchers, Gates, and Gezras, you probably don't want it. Just depends how many Witchers you can put in play. Yeah. Going wide mean putting a lot of units in play. While going tall is having a lot of points stacked up on one unit. Going wide is having a lot of points by having a lot of different units. So like NR Witchers has Keldar that goes wide. It has things like the Silver Witchers that go wide.
Men bring more coin.
Skellige Witchers has armor up that goes wide. I mean, you just gotta make that decision for yourself. Whether or not you go wide enough, how many points your Leo is playing for.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
I mean, I don't know what your deck is. Saying Witcher deck is very, very vague. That could be any faction other than monsters. You take Harold Gord. Out of a keg? Probably. What are your options? NR Witchers? Yeah, you definitely want an NR Witchers. The whole point of that deck is that it goes wide. Hey, Red Dream. Thanks for the host. Welcome, everybody. Hope stream went well.
Can be hazardous to your health.
Feels worth doing. We can get rid of some of these Hamadryads. Not really something that I want going forward without any leader charges. Yeah, no idea. No idea. So what, I'll have one Mahaka Marauder for my Justice. I think I probably want to be pushing. Probably. I don't know. Hey, glad you enjoy the content. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about any of this. We can try to play... Okay, we can play the Hamadryad, see what happens.
Chop the embers. Wind, blow out the flame.
Because I kind of wanted this melee for the Gaten. Okay, good. Get to caress it. I love Shaping Nature so much. I am ecstatic every time my opponent squirrels my Shaping Nature. Okay, we get his ball. Is that enough? Probably. Long round, engine deck. I had to deal with his locks. I mean, I can't play into like big tar removal onto this. Holy shit. Ball and a card? Incredible. He had coded weapons! This all could have been prevented. All he had to do was coded weapons the Hamadryad. You how to find these opponents? You click the Find Opponent button in Gwent.
What is it you want?
I promise you, it happens everywhere. At every MMR. You will find games where your opponent makes mistakes. Let's see what he does to this. What's my call on? Call's probably always Gizras. Let's just play Cat Witchers. Sort of rather play these on Adrenaline. They're gonna get answered anyway.
History shall remember the art of being.
Get this locked. Let's get the Cat Witches locked.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
Reason I put it here is so when it gets locked, it goes to the gates in a row.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a
I hope nothing more than a creaky door.
I'll rebuke that. I will happily rebuke that. This one to the melee row too.
Catnip instead of crowns? I stared.
So this now Sentry melee next, then Gaten, then Call Gizras. Not expecting to get crazy value out of the Gizras. Probably only going once.
I shall flog them into submission.
Eyes closed, mouth open.
Could take the the Veil. He's played both Fangs, right? He didn't trigger the ball at all, so I don't think this poison matters.
Dol Blathana!
Fucking pitchfork. Seriously.
Oh, nice. Didn't hit any armor. Last play, Ku Joachim. Fill my back row.
Barbarians all.
So I don't want Gizras anymore. I can just call Valve Council.
The only good human is a dead human.
Mother Earth, I grant you my name. From you it came, to you it returns.
Cool. That. Went to college? Yeah, I have a computer science degree. From Rowan University. When did I stop playing program games? Last April, I think. Really, last March? I played mostly Arena in March. I'm against Vi. Let's try this hand.
Shut up, human!
300. My numbers are going down. Yeah. There were a lot of gift subs that ended. I should have let Cat Witcher. That was dumb. I can target with this. While this doesn't target.
Yeah, I worked for the poor years. Better than working for humans.
but always lucky, so it doesn't matter.
Dol Blathana!
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
I can commit this, right? This is fine. I had a job before. I did some student research. Not like a traditional job. I ran a business buying and selling cards for a couple years.
Right-head Sparley.
Keadmel and Shay.
I should end the round. Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, I'll play this.
Come on.
This carry over. Oh, right. That can happen. Mogizaras! Well, we went on even at least. There's that. Don't know if I win the game anymore. Like the Golem Twins? Yeah. That was last night. No, who didn't first try it? That was the hardest fight in the game so far. It took 5 or 6. What's the plan now? Yeah, I don't know. Try to force out their haunt.
Come on! Who's back?
Probably the hardest in the whole game. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If I do this, will you let me out? Or will you let me get your haunt? I guess is the better question. That isn't what I wanted, opponent. I want your haunts. Give me your haunts. Use Luca to do it easily. Yeah, maybe. There we go. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Was that too much to ask? I ended up getting through by using lightning to split the damage more. Which still dealt a ton of damage. I wasn't aware that, like, some of the elements were just bad. But lightning worked. I was able to sustain through it once I got down to 1 golem. So my call is Valve into Shaping Nature. Sounds good.
Dance with me, my darling, dance.
I don't think I care about that. Just 3 leader charges anyway. Let's just maximize symbiosis value.
They need protection from
Soul's Company is bodies for Gaten. I wouldn't say that's nothing.
I long for freedom.
But I'm pretty sure I'd rather just do this. I've got plenty of bodies. So don't Yrden me, please. That'd be very rude. Or Igni. Igni similarly rude.
A king faces difficult choices.
I've seen it. It wouldn't be the first time I've seen it. Just a bye. That's how we get him.
Do you really want to know?
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
Lippy. I'm on red. Probably just gonna give up round one early-ish. Try to survive the bleed. This hand can do that. Could maybe kept the volunteers too. Just like leave the other Marauder in for justice.
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
I like you whether you like us or not.
Get rid of the Zoltan's Company here. Also just get rid of the Shaping Nature. Not clear that I want this ever. Against decks with a bunch of tar removal.
So be it.
The knights of overseas plundering and spring.
Okay. Missing justice. Just kick this. There's the justice. Yeah, the deck plays Saris. I don't know what you're expecting, or why you wouldn't expect that.
Faced BB. Hi ho, hi ho.
The fastest way to make me like not respect your chat opinions is when you like call decks skillless. So just keep that in mind as you chat. I mean by GME, it's the GameStop ticker. Because it's almost never true, and it's always just a gut overreaction.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
It's not. You just see it a lot, and you're upset about the deck. But there are ways to play Lippy well that will lead to a better win rate. Roll this. Get the Donka.
The only good one is a dead one.
What would it be? I don't know if that's ever been the case. The closest time would probably be like the full test deck, but even then, if you're playing at a high level to where everyone was just playing the decks that were good, you couldn't play that deck poorly and get away with it. The thing was that like low MMRs, the deck was so good that you could play like literally your cards in the worst order and still win the game against suboptimal decks. But even that extreme, like you couldn't do that in the mirror matches. You would get punished. Vi? Nah, even Red James come around on Vi. Usually when people are calling decks skillless, they're doing it because they haven't played the deck and they're just not giving their opponents credit for the things that they're doing well. Just a really bad mentality to have about the game overall. Let's put this down. This Volta deck broken. It had a lot of points and a lot of removal. Tends to be a good combination.
Chop one off. Ah, fucking pitchfork. Seriously?
What cards? Selkirk, Anses, Roche Merciless. Basically all the cards that exist now were cheaper and full test boosted by 2. Just imagine like the current Commandos deck, but with like 10 extra provisions. In a game that had an overall lower power level too. Because this was, what, like 4 expansions ago?
Not your lucky day.
Is that even positive points? Okay. I want to hold the Gezeras. I could just play the boar. Yeah, Drow transformed both rows. Yeah. Okay, so we commit to the Lippy.
Is that a challenge?
Could call Phyrexinet. So that's kind of good in round 3. Could call Catwitcher. Call Hamadryad. Hamadryad's kind of bad later. So I got all my leader charges. Right, so that can happen.
I prefer elves, dwarves, pixies even.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, wait, he has a Saracen play. Oh, wait, how is he winning? Oh, I didn't need to save anything. This game is over. No, I just assumed we were playing a real game. I realized a little late. Okay. Let's do... I don't know, I guess we can lead on this, see what he does.
I shall die with it.
Hey, Snowdrop.
Your foot. Come on, give it a lash. Sing along.
Yeah, I work for the Portuguese. Better than working for humans.
I know there's a Gutting Slash in his deck. I guess we do that. Sure. I know there's a Curse of Corruption too, so I don't want to go too tall onto this. I know there's a Birna. Let's kill his thing. Let's just kill his thing. Here I was thinking really hard how to not overcommit, and it turns out my opponent just threw the game the turn before.